Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of College Ball with J-Dog. I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Today's Wednesday. You know what that is. It's the ball episode, all ball, baby. But we get going. Y'all please do that YouTube stuff for me. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Hit that bell, go up, hit all to help you get my videos. Don't cost you anything. Helps my channel out a lot. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's already subscribed, everybody that watches, everybody that comments, likes, all that. I appreciate all y'all. So we got the all ball episode today, y'all. We got a former player saying Heup's coaching pissed off. McElroy starting to be a believer, maybe. Then we're going to go over the Vols recruiting class. Just kind of cover how really good it actually is. I want to apologize for the shitty light. Like I said, I'm still working on getting me a good setup. So y'all just work with me on the shitty light, please. Try to do them early enough to where I don't have to worry about it, but long day. So first thing we're going to talk about is Josh Heup coaching pissed off. I personally think he is, but also think he's the reason they say he's coaching pissed off could possibly just be he's got guys that he trusts to run his offense again. Says he kind of pissed off. He wants to run the score up. This is a former player. This guy did not play under Heup either. He played a while back. I can't remember quite when. It'll tell us in this article. It's Marlon Walls. If you're a Vol fan, you remember Marlon Walls. Former Tennessee defensive lineman pointed out Heup seems to be coaching with a chip on his shoulder this fall due to all of the negative outside noise that surrounded the Vols during the offseason. Nico drama, questions about Tennessee's offensive scheme, etc. Says Josh Heup was kind of coaching the game against Syracuse like he's pissed off. But with formation shifts, motions, that's something we haven't seen the last couple of years. It looked like he was saying, I can still do this, and I'm going to show you. Josh Heup is going to coach this season a little bit different than he's ever has before because of that chip on his shoulder. Walls continued. But he came out and said, I think a reporter asked him, hey, Josh Heup, can you comment on the Nico situation? He corrected him and said, no, it's a Joey Aguilar situation. That told me right there he's kind of pissed off. Of course he's pissed off. But I think also some of y'all is really just him coaching the way he likes to coach because he has a quarterback he trusts to run his system. That's what I really think it's boiled down to. Says, I mean, obviously we go down to Ohio State, get our ass kicked on the field in the college football playoff. That's something that bled over all the way into the offseason. I'm sure some of the fans are kind of questioning Heup. You know how our fans get, but I think he's a little bit motivated. He's got a chip on his shoulder. I think he wants to run the score up. I think he wants to show that this offseason he can still put up points. There's no doubt Heup's team perform at a higher level when they play with the chip on their shoulder. Well, I mean, that's any team. So basically he's saying just the way he coached Saturday, the plays he was running that he hasn't run the last couple of years with the motion. Well, he's even mixing other stuff in too that we haven't done yet. Trips to the trips formation. You got 3 wide receivers over there. A lot of tight end stuff. We did do a lot of tight end stuff last year. We was running routes that's not been in our route tree. I think he's just got a guy that he trusts with his offense. I know he's pissed off. I know he wants to prove everybody that he can still coach. And the Nico stuff, everything that's been going on this offseason, a lot of people's been talking about his offense. A lot of people's been talking about, oh, Nico left Tennessee screwed. I've said all offseason we got the better end of that deal because Aguilar is a stud. I mean, I really think he is. And then UCLA's coaching staff downing Aguilar to the media, saying that they didn't like his study habits, all this. I think it's just a correlation of all of it all together, and Heup liking his guys, and he is right that he's wanting to show he's still the damn man. I mean, that's all he's wanting to show. As Tony Vitello said, you're either a ball or you're not, baby. You're either a ball or you're not. There it is. Nico didn't want to be. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. We don't want you. We don't need you. If you don't want to be here, we're too big of a program to have punks like us hanging around anyway. Up next, we got McElroy. McElroy said that article, both these articles are from A to Z Sports, by the way. I no longer have significant questions. Moved us way up as top 25. It goes back to Marlon Wall's point. Heup was wanting to show his ass this year because obviously been a lot of talk, and even people like McElroy, all of them doubting us because they think, oh, we lost this guy, or oh, this happened, or that happened. It was in Syracuse, but a lot of people think we answered some questions, y'all. I'm just going to take the hat off. Y'all can see me in my beautiful nature just to help with the lighting a little bit. I thought he made a lot of throws in this game against Syracuse, some down the field, some low percentage, requiring big-time accuracy, hitting guys in stride. I felt like he actually better on the downfield throws in the one game that we got to see of Tennessee. And he was better than what we've seen the last 2 years. Absolutely. Is there stuff to clean up? Absolutely. I was pretty encouraged with what I saw from the offensive line. I knew the defense would be good, and they constantly harassed Syracuse, Steve Angeli. I'm really excited about what I saw from Tennessee's offense. I think that it's replicable recipe and something they can continue to build on and move forward. Absolutely. I agree. I told people all off season that the offense is gonna be explosive this year. That the offensive line would be better. I thought the offensive line would be better. I still think it will. I know we lost 4 starters, but it's way more talented, y'all. At number 13, I have Tennessee said. I had them 21 in the preseason. I moved them all the way up, and I know people say, well, Syracuse is not a high-level competition. It's how they looked. I no longer have significant questions about Joey Aguilar and how comfortable he's going to be in offense. That's what a lot of people's think. Oh, we lost Nico. What's Aguilar going to do? Aguilar this, Aguilar that. It was Syracuse, but you got to start somewhere, right? I mean, that's why I see it. He started somewhere. It's only up from here. You got another little tune-up game here at ETSU. Then it's up against the Dogs. He's got a chance to be a legend. We yet to beat Georgia. That's the one team under Heup that we haven't beat. Aguilar's got a chance to do it, y'all. Let's ride, baby. I'm so ready for that weekend. I'm ready for this weekend. Like I said yesterday, there's a sneaky good slate this week, y'all. Up next, we're going to go over Tennessee's recruitment class. We're not going to cover everybody. We're going to cover most of the class. For some reason, this thing's wanting to give me fits today, of course, because I'm trying to get my video done. Driving me up the damn wall. Up first, the guy we just flipped from LSU, Tristan Keys. Rivals has him as the lowest rated of anybody, of course. You'll notice once we get going, y'all, these guys, this class could still jump in top 5, but some of our guys just move up on certain sites. Like how you're a 4-star at number 15 in the country is beyond me. Huge get, y'all. The industry is all these together. There used to be on 3 too, but Rivals and on 3 joined. So now it's just Rivals 24/7 ESPN. So Tristan Keys, number 7 player in the country, #1 receiver. Huge get for Heup, just like we called it weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Up next, these are going from ranked highest to lowest, y'all. We're only doing guys that are 4 stars and above, which is not saying the 3-star guys ain't good, because a lot of them are. I just didn't want to go that deep into it. Up next, Faison Brandon, #1 on 24/7. Rivals drops him to 33, right outside being a 5-star. #3 quarterback there. He's #1 on 24/7, #3 on ESPN, 8 in the country. Consensus 5-star. If Rivals will get their head out of their ass, he'd be 5-star plus. That's when you're 5-star on everything. Him and Tristan Keys. How both of them are not 5 stars is beyond me. You'll notice as we get going, y'all, if a couple of sites raise a couple of guys, not even these guys are highly rated everywhere necessarily, but when we get down this list, guys, there's some guys that are literally ranked like hundreds of spots away from where they're ranked on other sites. It's absolutely crazy. #3, we got, drum roll please, Celeste Moa. See, he's a 5-star somewhere. He was on the industry rankings until On3 and Rivals went together. On3 had him way higher. They still, I mean, all these top 50 guys, 35th on ESPN, he could get a big bump. He could get a big bump, be a 5-star. He was a 5-star in the industry when we got him. Like I said, On3 and Rivals crisscrossed together. So now he's not a 5-star in the industry, but he could still jump to a 5-star. There's another guy that is a 5-star on one side, and he's a 3-star on the other side we're going to talk about. That's what I'm saying about how crazy this really is, y'all. #4, Joel White. Big get. We was talking about him playing receiver, but I'm pretty sure now they're talking about playing safety or linebacker. I want to say he might be safety now. So you're safety or linebacker. Another top 100 guy on every side. Rivals has him the lowest, of course. He's just an athlete, y'all. He might come in as safety or linebacker, and he might get moved. I mean, he's just a hell of an athlete, one of those guys, which is good to have guys that versatile. In case you miss on somebody else, you can still turn that guy into a hit. Y'all, this class is deep as can be, y'all. I can't believe it's only ranked 7th and 8th in the country. I think it's going to end up being a top 5 class. I really do. Tyreek King, national. He's 128. You know why? That's 24/7 has him as a freaking 3-star. He's number 52 in the country on ESPN, number 60 on Rivals, with 24/7 don't even have him in the top 400-some players in the country. 54th ranked wide receiver. The other two have him top 10. That's what I'm saying as we get down this list, y'all. These guys, if one of these other recruiting sites that are missing on them or jump them up to where the other websites have them, this class can easily jump into the top 5, y'all. It's hard to believe how much different they think of some guys. This one, he's pretty close. Braden Rouse, he's number 94 nationally in the industry, 124 on Rivals, 70 on 24/7, 153 ESPN. I'll go ahead and tell y'all the worst one I think is ESPN, but of course they have one of our guys rated higher. I'm going to agree with them on that one, but for the most part, ESPN is not the place to look for recruiting. It's Rivals and 24/7. I like 24/7 and On3, but of course On3 had to sell to Rivals, so now we're stuck with just Rivals and 24/7. Look at that. This is the 7th guy, y'all. We're still guys in the top 100. I mean, it's crazy. See, ESPN's killing this guy's rating. They got him at 279. 24/7. Rivals have him 88. or 89-71. Just another top 100 guy, TJ Watt, athletic as can be, linebacker out of the state of Mississippi. Take that and shove it in your ass, Kiffin. Nice going down to Mississippi and stealing a guy that Lane Kiffin wanted. Up next, we got Hezekiah Harris, the guy we just flipped from Auburn, y'all. And we're still trying to flip 5-star edge from Texas A&M, too. His name's slipping my mind right now, but y'all, this class is going to end up top 5. I can feel it. See, he's 99 nationally in the industry. He's 147. See, he's pretty close in all of them. Right around the same spot in all the websites, which is one of the few on this list that are, but hey. Like I said, recruiting rankings don't matter at the end. It matters what you do when you get on campus and get in that elite training program. And I think these guys, this one right here, look at this. Gabriel Ascenda, 24/7. 19th player in the country, 98 grade, 5-star. ESPN and Rivals, 3-star. How crazy is that? That you can be that different rated by different sides. One of you has a top 20 player in the country. Other two don't even have you ranked nationally. You're so low of a 3-star. Gabriel Ascenda. If the other side's hop on board with him, that'll bump our ranking up a spot or two, y'all. Just off of him alone. Up next, Zach Groves, Tennessee boy. He's 256 nationally. 90, 81, which ESPN's 81 is like a 90, basically, it seems like. They got him rated higher than the other two, but he's a 4-star everywhere. I mean, look, we're down to number 11 now, y'all. We're still talking about guys that are 4- and 5-star guys. According to which site you look at. Down here at the lower end is where you get the guys that are 4s, some 3s, like Darion Albert. Another Mississippi guy. TJ Watt's teammate. He's a 3-star on Rivals, 4-star on 24/7 and ESPN. He's a top 200 player on 24/7. Rivals ain't even got him in the top 100, y'all. It's absolutely crazy. If you notice, we're getting deep down this list, y'all. We're still talking about 4-star guys and stuff. This class is deep. Deep like that ball Aguilar threw the other day, y'all. Kamari Blair just flipped him from South Carolina. We just thought we was going to get him to begin with. We didn't. He flipped over after about a month or two. Another Tennessee boy. Top 300 player on every side of 24/7. He gets a bump on 24/7. He'll get a bump in the rankings. So I'm saying that's why I think this class will end up a top 5 class, y'all. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. It's beautiful. All these guys I'm pulling up where they're ranked, it's beautiful. Like Shabazz, right here, JB Shabazz. He's a top 100 player on Rivals and a 3-star on the other two sides. He bumps up on 24/7 ESPN. Bump us up in the recruiting rankings. That's why I wanted to go over this, y'all, because I really think these guys are going to get bumps, and I think we're going to end up with the top 5 recruiting class for the first time in probably 20 years. I know Butch Jones had one, but his was only top 5 because he had like 35 players in it. It wasn't top 5 based off of his player rating. It was kind of a fool's gold class because the numbers of his class inflated his ranking. Zayden Anderson, Greenville. I heard he showed out in week 1. I didn't hear about week 2. But he's a 4-star on 24/7. Top 250 player. ESPN Rivals don't have him as a 4-star yet. He gets a bump. That's why when we're getting down this list, you see why I'm so excited about this class, y'all. Because we have these guys that are fringe players that all it takes is them getting a bump. and we're top 10, yo. We're top 5, not top 10. We're already top 10. Legend Bay, 4-star on one, barely a 3-star on 24/7. Almost a 4, right on the line, and a 3-star on ESPN. 5'9", 170-pound little quickster guy out of Texas. You know, them boys in Texas know how to play ball, y'all. What do y'all think about our recruiting class so far? I think it's an absolute banger. I think it's going to jump up by the end of the season. I think we're going to get some guys, get some big bumps on a couple of sites. And I still think a couple of our guys that are fringe 5-star players can get a bump, and we could end up with 4 to 5 5-stars in this class. How amazing would that be? Heup will get in a top 5 class, and the way he's already won, recruiting around the top 10. If he gets in that top 5 and we can stay up there a few years, this program's launching like a rocket, baby. I think the Adidas deal is a huge deal. I've said this and I'll say it again. The Adidas deal is going to be huge for this program. I think it's already helping our recruiting. And all of our fans are complaining about it because they love Nike so much. I like Nike gear, but guess who else is about to go to Adidas? Penn State. And they're trying to copy a deal like we got. But they're not going to get a deal quite like we got, because that's the reason we signed with Adidas, because we're going to be their #1 school. So they're not going to go behind their back and get somebody else quite as good of a deal as us. But Penn State will probably get a good deal. It'll be one of their top programs, but we'll be Adidas' top school. So I look for recruiting to stay hot, y'all, for the next few years at least. I think, especially if the results on the field stay up, Tennessee's about to be a top 5 program. I think they already are because of the way how good of a coach Josh Heupel is. But a lot of people's not there yet. A lot of people's got his top 10 program. I think we're a top 5 program. The way Heupel's done with this program in 4 years, this is year 5. So what he's done with it in 4 years of his actual recruiting and players and stuff really is nothing short of amazing, y'all. Instead of bitching about Heupel and stuff whenever stuff's going on, learn to appreciate what we got. Don't forget about Pruitt and Dooley and Butch and Kiffin. Don't forget about guys like that. It'll make you savor Heupel a little better and appreciate what he's done with this program. If we do lose a game, don't be calling for Heupel to get fired. Don't be one of those stupid ass fans. Every fan base has them. That's why our fan base is so dumb. I'm on a group on freaking Facebook. Second quarter of the Syracuse game, we're winning, and they're still already, oh, defense sucks this year. Oh, we need to make a quarterback change. Just dumb shit. But you know how it is. If you're on any of the Facebook groups, you know how it is. Or even on Vol Nation, anything. If you're on any of that, you know what it's like. Last thing I want to go over is this, our playoff probability from this betting site. I've honestly never heard of it. I just seen it and thought it was interesting. It's got us at 32%. I think what's even crazier is they got Miami at 34% after they beat Notre Dame. I feel like after they beat Notre Dame, their playoff chances should went way higher. They got Missouri at 38. I thought that was interesting. Iowa State only at 30.3, and they look like the cream of the crop in the Big 12 right now. Penn State and Ohio State tied at 83. They might as well be at 99.9 because their schedules are way too easy now for them to not get in the playoff, especially Ohio State. They got Michigan left, basically, after they beat Texas, Oregon. Notice Big Ten teams' chances are so high because the bottom of their conference is garbage. So if they don't play each other, then they're not going to lose. That's why the SECs is all jumbled in here. There's literally 4 Big Ten teams, and Michigan's the lowest at 38.2. I don't see Michigan making it. I think Michigan's going to have a rough time Saturday. Actually, let's talk about that. Tomorrow is my prediction show for the week. We're going to do all the games for Saturday. Now that we got football on Saturdays. Next week, we probably got Thursday games back. You know how they do. There's some Thursday games, Friday games, Saturday. Not no Sunday and Monday. So tomorrow we'll do a prediction show. If there's games on Thursday and Friday next week that we're talking about, we'll do them earlier in the week. But tomorrow's going to be a prediction show. I'm going to give you a best bet tomorrow, all that good stuff. I thought this list was interesting. Texas all the way down to 52%. They'd probably be up there around 70 if they'd have beat Ohio State. I think we're low at 32.4. I picked us to make the playoffs. I'll go ahead and be honest with you. I still think we're going to make it. But like I said, that could be me and my orange-colored glasses. But y'all get in the comment section. Tell me, do you think Heup's coaching pissed off this year? I think he's coaching pissed off, but I think he's also coaching the way he wants to coach because he knows he's got a quarterback that can do it. He's got a guy that's more like Hooker than he is like Milton and Nico. There's a reason we let Nico walk and didn't pay him. If we thought he was what we needed to take this program to the next level, we'd have probably forked out the money. But we didn't. Let him walk. I think Aguilar's a good bridge gap. I think he's going to have a hell of a season. Then next year, G-Mac's going to take over more than likely. I appreciate y'all tuning in, everybody. Sorry for the crappy video quality. I decided to just show you the bald head and take the hat off. It's still not the best, but it's better it was. I got to get me one of them ring lights. So I apologize if you don't like the video quality. Thank you for watching anyway. If you tuned in and stayed in on this long. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button for me. Bell. Go up, hit all. Hit that like button, that thumbs up for me. Share with your buddies, y'all. I'm on TikTok now, too. College Ball J-Dog. Post some clips on there. Y'all help me get some subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100. I'm only at 50. I got 59 videos or 60 and 50 subscribers. Y'all help a brother out. Help me grow my channel. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. God bless you. And as always, go Vols, baby.